welcome to Coinversation, your crypto questions and my answers. All right, the first question comes from Prince of Your Heart on my Ledger XLM video. He says, isn't Ledger got hacked? And this is completely misinformation or false, and I've made videos dispelling this. The thing that happened with Ledger, there's been a couple of things that have happened. One is they talked about having a quote-unquote backdoor entry where you yourself, the owner of the cryptocurrency, would have to give access to someone else so that they could have your backup seed phrase. That was if you gave your own stuff. There was no like, oh, someone's just on the computer just hacking your stuff. That didn't happen. That is the only thing that happened, is they talked about the idea of you giving your password to someone else, which because of the community backlash has been nixed. So that's the only thing that's happened. All right, next question comes from Cine9146, says, what happened to Salome and walk away? Well, I mean, that was my thesis, and by all accounts, my thesis was correct. I moved off of my thesis, but my original investment strategy was to sell in May and walk away. And if we look at the charts, it's been a long, grueling, and boring summer, and we're less profitable right now than we were in May. So had I have stuck into my advice, I might be up a little bit, but we haven't had the retracement, which is also the other scenario of that equation. And the biggest part of the equation is, let's look at the charts real quick. The biggest part of the equation is I thought that we were doing the 2017 bull run, 2018 bear market, 2019 retracement. I no longer think that we're doing this. I think that we're doing the 2013 bull run because it's very similar in structure. But even so, sell in May, here's May, we were at $31,000 and we're currently at $26,000. So sell in May, walk away. Now I don't think that we're gonna come all the way back down. I still think that we're going to have the retracement. So here's the 2013 fractal, and this is what I think is next for us. I think this will happen before December. If it doesn't, I have to shave my head and my beard because I will eat my words. Yeah, good question. Hold me accountable. I will hold myself accountable. And I've already made other videos saying that I moved off of that original thesis. All right, next question comes from YouTube from Long Journey 93, says, the bad actors are falling off the stage. It's about time. We need utility, worldwide adoption, everyone funneling everything into XRP, Quant, Bitcoin, CAS now. And that's 100% correct. In my opinion, the next wave will be, and the following waves will be very much less about nonsense, and will be utility, real world problems that the projects are solving today. So for me, my investment horizon is decades, and these type of coins with real utility are the ones that will be around for decades, in my humble opinion. All right, next question. Tech World 3385 says, hey, what do you think is the best buy in price for Quant? And I've said this many times on my live streams, but it's anything at or about or below around $100 for Quant, in my opinion, is a steal. Ultimately, though, my big picture price for Quant in the next bull run is $1,400. And my thing is, does it matter if you got Quant at $97, $110, $89? When it goes to $1,400. That's up for you to decide, but for me, it doesn't matter. All right, next question comes from Zeke660 on my Saucer Swap video. If you haven't checked that out, it's a how-to video from start to finish. Do you think it is safe wallet and crypto exchange? Okay, so the wallet and the exchange on Saucer Swap are different. So as far as Saucer Swap goes, Saucer Swap itself is the exchange, and the wallet that you connect with is up to you. It could be, you can use these two as of right now, Hashpack and Wally Pedo. I've never used this one. Hashpack I think is decent, but I think probably the best place to hold your wallet is actually, or hold your HBAR is actually on decent. But as far as the exchange goes, I think that Saucer Swap is amazing. So I would give Hashpack like a B+, plus maybe, and then Sausage Swap I would give an A plus. All right, next question comes from Exit Liquidity Provider. Can you cover your exit strategy? All my dips have been bought. All right, my exit strategy is completely based on the fact that we will be retracing. So Bitcoin is going to get somewhere between 35,000 and 48,000 before the end of the year. My strategy is 30% of my portfolio will be gone when Bitcoin reaches 48K. 30% of my big picture long-term holds. And now if I'm holding something that I don't believe in as much, or like helium, for example, like I used to love helium and I'm not as bullish on helium as I used to be, I'm going to be getting rid of more than 30% on that particular project, closer to 50. And if it's like a meme coin, maybe like 70%. But that is my strategy. And then when we get into the bull run, when we get to retracements and every level on the Fibonacci, I will be taking a little bit of profit, and my goal is to be all the way but 80% out on my long-term bag at the 3618, which for Bitcoin is about $207,000. Now, if I start seeing flashing from Bitcoin, like Wyckoff distribution, I will go ahead and cut profit on other things. But that is my basic general strategy. And if you want my full strategy and my full exit strategy, I have that available on Patreon. So you can, I'm going to be giving away one free video from my course to 5 people. So comment down below why you think you should get it. I'm going to give away a free video from my course. I have a full trading course on cryptocurrency on my Patreon for the price of a cup of coffee, but for 5 lucky winners, I'm going to be giving that away for free. All right, this last question comes from Secret Tendies. 6958 says Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are being used significantly more for other money laundering scams, rug pulls, and other illegal practices than legitimately. Crypto is a scam. If society one day collapses, you're not going to have access to your digital currencies anyways. Don't fall for this crap. Save your money. All right, so there's a lot to unpack with this question. First of all, let's start with the fact that crypto is used for money laundering. And I would say that some instances it is. Criminals have used crypto in the past, but I would say the dumb ones use cryptocurrency. And that is because if you have someone's wallet address, like I can click on this person right here and I can see every single transaction that they have ever done. So do criminals use cryptocurrency? Yes, they do, but significantly less than cash. That is number one. And they get caught significantly more because every single transaction is available for all to see. Like I'm looking at a random person's transactions right now. And the last point of the comment that he said is he says to save your money because it's a scam. It's a scam. Well, how long are you supposed to save it? Because since 1971, the US dollar has lost 98% of its purchasing power. There is no limit to the amount of dollars that they can print. You want to talk about a scam and just make it up out of thin air? That's exactly what the US dollar is. It has lost 98% of its purchasing power. That means if you would have had $100 in 1971, it is now worth $2. That is a rug pull. That is a scam. How long are you supposed to hold on to that belief system? I would be telling you not to fall for this crap because there have been 300 fiat currencies since ancient Egypt. This is a fiat currency right here. A fiat currency means that your currency is backed because your government says it is backed. That is what this is. There have been 300 since ancient Egypt, and there have been 300 failed fiat currencies since ancient Egypt. Never in the history. Like I see all these memes of like, take me back to $500 rent, $1 $1 gallon of gasoline, and so forth. We're not going backwards. It's never going to go back up to this $26 level. Never. At no point in time will it go back. The only thing that will happen is it will continue, like if we zoom in more and more and more, it will continue to look like this, even though it's like already down to zero. You can go to a tenth of a zero and a tenth of a tenth of a zero. that is what will continue to happen. Also, just think about the money laundering thing practically. When was the last time? Think about this. When was the last time you saw a criminal flexing his hardware wallet? Or do they flex cash? Because it's untraceable. Untraceable. Like, come on, bro. Like, you cannot just read a headline and just think, oh, that's it. They're money laundering. Like, come on, bro. Just dig a little bit. Just a little bit of reading, and you can easily dispel this nonsense. All right, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Again, 5 free Patreon course videos will be released, so comment that down below. And if you want to get access to my portfolio and you want to get access to buy, call, sell alerts, my private Discord, and my full course for the price of a cup of coffee, you can do so. Link in the description for my Patreon. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity, God first, God bless. I'm out.
I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling.